And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a wonderful day to be alive in the cryptocurrency space. It's certainly a beautiful day looking at this wonderful movement that we've been seeing, and now, of course, cryptocurrency looking pretty miraculous, if I do say so myself. I'm sure that there are plenty of you out there who are enjoying these various different movements that we've been seeing, and I think that this video, this live stream, will be a good recap on everything that we've seen involving the cryptocurrency space. I personally am pretty happy with my positions that I've been taking when we were seeing crypto on sale. Of course, it looks as if that sale is swiftly coming to an end, which of course is a good thing, but it's also pretty sad. I mean, I'm gonna miss being able to get my favorite cryptocurrencies on such a Black Friday sale that we've been seeing. I mean, I'm thinking long term, and when it comes down to it, I mean, I'm still hoping for the $1,000 Bitcoin, but that sort of stuff starting to seem unlikely now with the crypto space now sort of in an uptrend, which, hell, I'll take it. I'll take the bull run whenever we can get it. And I know a lot of you probably feel the same way. And now we're looking at what amounts to a pretty interesting bullish trend that's been developing. And if my calculations are correct, if we could see Bitcoin go from the 4,000 to the 5,000, that's about where the resistance lies. From there, I think we could pretty much see an open end for multiple possibilities, as when these things really get up and running. I'm not waiting for the Bitcoin to be at 1K. I'm just referencing, we saw plenty of people who of course talked about the $1,000 Bitcoin, which would have been nice. I would have liked to fill my bags at the $1,000 level, but hell, I mean, I'm not the one who makes those calls. Those are those French guys who make the decision as to what happens next. So Harvard Club receives Bitcoin Lightning Network touch from Fidelity. On February 22nd, 2019, Fidelity Digital Assets handed the Lightning touch over to Harvard Business School, blockchain and crypto club. Fidelity allegedly that the torch. Sort of an interesting article, but right here we've got Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies push trading volume to record high. So we're finally starting to see some blood in the water with all this stuff, and I'm hoping to see us going up from here. So CoinMarketCap recently announced that it hit its 300-day high in crypto volume, which indicates a massive upward thrust. Who doesn't like a massive upward thrust? So the crypto trading volume recorded a high of 33.85 billion. The collective cryptocurrency trading volumes have soared high thanks to a surge witnessed by the top 10 digital currencies that comprise over 90% of the entire crypto trading volume. So could we be seeing I'm waiting for that $5,000 mark for Bitcoin, and then I'm going to be fairly confident in the future of what we can expect to see from 2019. Someone in the comments saying $60K Bitcoin this year. Wouldn't that be something? Litecoin, I mean, if we see Bitcoin going up, then we're going to see everything going up along with it. But the ship has sort of sailed with Litecoin. I mean, the time to get in was back when Litecoin was like $30. Even I believe it was as low as 20 something dollars was like that golden era. That's when I was filling my bags with Litecoin. Of course, I mean, yeah, when we talk about where things could go, when this next bull run finally does hit, I kind of think it's apples and oranges, tomato, that $20, you'll feel it in your pocket right now. But still, I mean, we still aren't totally out of the woods yet. There's still a possibility of that pullback with the price being where it is. So I'm not entirely too bullish yet, but it is nice to see these different movements, and I'm sure that plenty of people out there are really feeling it, feeling the burn, feeling the potential for what could lie ahead. And I think that $5,000 Bitcoin is a pretty good marker to set the so Reddit cryptocurrency IBM's vice president and John McAfee share same sentiment for Bitcoin. Is $1 million Bitcoin possible? Is it still on the table? Alistair, co-founder, CIO of Digital Currency Fund, shared his recent interaction with the Bitcoin Lightning Network powered chicken feeder, Ethereum. So sort of an interesting article right there. I mean, is the $1 million Bitcoin still on the table? Let me get a yes or a no in the chat. Do you guys think that $1 million Bitcoin is still on the table? You think that it's possible? You guys think so? I mean, I guess time will tell, right? Anyway, we got a couple of yeses in the chat. You guys think so? I think it is possible. Yeah, it was never supposed to go over $1,000. That's a good point. Of course, as we watch these things happening, we are sort of witnessing history in the making when it comes down to it. So the potential, the doors of possibility are really endless when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. I think that a lot of people are excited for what we could see in the near future, as far as these things. A lot of these cryptos are pretty promising. I think that we have to talk about the JP Morgan getting involved with crypto, and how that is an interesting indication of what we could expect to see as far as the movements that are being made on the side of the banks. The banks have certainly expressed an interest in the technology, and I think we can really only expect to see more in the line of the interest that comes from the technology and blockchain and all these things. Very prevalent conversation that's happening on the side of the establishment when it comes down to looking at a lot of these variables. Just this week we've seen a lot of interesting developments, and really showing how Bitcoin has yet to really show us what it's capable of, I believe, on a massive broader scale. I think that this it is just I just wanted to share with you guys that I believe that $5,000 mark is a good place to basically put that, take that and run with it. that's a good question about the reason why Bitcoin. Well, you have to take into consideration that Bitcoin was the first. It's sort of the exception to the rule when you get right down to it. Really, when it comes to Bitcoin, the technology, sure, I mean, something like Digibyte is definitely faster, and let's be honest with ourselves, the fees and all these different things should really be a thing that holds Bitcoin back. But at the same time, we have to give Bitcoin its due. I mean, we have to look at all these different variables. The fact of the matter is that Bitcoin, just because it has, its superiority at the current point, it's just the way that it is, basically. Digibyte did pump today. We saw Digibyte's up there with the best of them, as well as Neo also pumped today. This is a good comment right here, because people with big money want what is popular and number one. No big investor is going to 324 on CoinMarketCap. I mean, unless they're, pumping and dumping, but that's a very good insight there. Yeah, it is interesting to see how, these different developments have been, building to a crescendo. Elon Musk paying his due, paying attention to the crypto space. Elon Musk enamored with Bitcoin, EME futures, SET record. Samsung delivers. The fact that Samsung Galaxy S10 has been equipped with these different things, that cryptocurrency and all that different stuff, is also a pretty good indication. I mean, like that video that we just made about Electronium, talking about how the mobile industry is definitely going to be, giving us a interesting insight into how these different things are, culminating. And whether you like Elon Musk or not, I mean, whether you're a fan of him or whether you think that, this, that, or the other thing, his influence on the public consciousness is unquestionable. I mean, especially you could see it sort of with like people like Joe Rogan and all these different guys like Jack Dorsey, and when they talk about Bitcoin, people listen. It gets people thinking about it. I mean, back in the day when cryptocurrency was at its all-time highs, I remember a sort of endorsement like we're seeing with like Elon would cause the value of Bitcoin to pump severely. I'm also thinking why the space has been managing to, I think market manipulation is rampant. I don't think anybody would deny the amount of manipulation that we've been forced to deal with, especially in the 2019 era. It's definitely something that has been, building up and on from all different angles. So, to that same, Elon did not start thoughts on LUN. I'm sort of neutral on it. It's neither here nor there with me. It's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite. I have a little bit of every cryptocurrency, but not very much of certain ones. Bitcoin hovers under 4,000 as top crypto. See mixed movements. At present time, Bitcoin is down 0.26%. Well, not anymore, but at the time of making this video, obviously it is what it is. Yeah, if you want to give Elon Musk credit for one thing, he is as an investor, and since so if you want to value his perspective when it comes to Bitcoin, I mean, if he's being honest, he'll if he's paying attention to Bitcoin, it's just an indication of where people's eyes are. So keep an eye out. I mean, I think we'll be seeing some pretty interesting things on the horizon. Of course, MasterCard has a new patent that could allow Bitcoin transactions on credit cards. This is pretty cool. MasterCard introduces a patent, fractional reserves of blockchain currency. While no product has been brought to market, the technology could speed up blockchain transactions. Bitcoin bull Tommy Lee says this is good news as it validates cryptocurrency as a form of transaction. And I think that this has been said before, but I'll, for the lack of being repetitive, it is an interesting indication. So 1,800 new coins are mined every day. That will be cut to 900 with a 1.8 inflation rate. What does that matter? It marks the date when Bitcoin becomes less inflammatory and central banks' annual rate target of so interesting tweet there. But I'm glad we've had this opportunity to look at these different things. Of course, they down talk crypto